Hello, lads. Peep the Jalen Hurts shirt over the hoodie because my birds won the bowl. Praise God. Amen. Um, this is going to be a short video because I have to go to class in 20 minutes. So I'm going to make this snappy. But I really just want to voice my frustration with people on the internet, especially people on TikTok. Because after TikTok got banned, I kind of took like a week off. I'm like, am I gonna still use it or whatever? And I have used I'm using it now, like again. But I just remember that people in general are stupid. People in general are just dumb, but people on TikTok are a different level of idiot. I I like, you like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I posted a TikTok that last week, right? It's one of the few TikToks I posted since I've been back on the app, and I was talking about Billie Eilish fans actually, and their response to Billie not winning any Grammys and how a lot of them are attacking Beyonce and her win. And I literally said, how are you gonna stand a white woman who dresses like Flavor Flav and then disrespect black artists? And everyone likes to talk about, oh, media literacy is dead or it's dying. Actual literacy is dead and dying. Because these people can't read, because so many people I've like that. And for another thing, some videos of mine just pop off. Like, and this have been happening more and more recently. I don't make content for it to go viral. I make content, I do stuff because I have a voice and I want to share it with people. I don't care if it like, gets millions of views. That video doesn't have millions of views, but the one I did about David Lynch does. But I digress. These people cannot read. And it really makes me upset because everyone's like, when did Billie disrespect black artists? Or the one I hate, the comment that I hate the most is y'all make everything about race, or why you always bring everything like race and everything. It's Black History Month. Don't piss me off during Black History Month, right? And they do, and I delete most of those comments. I just don't want to see that, But some of them are like, I had to, in earlier when there weren't as many like views or likes on it, I would explain go back and forth like, okay, well, a lot of things are based on race because that's how our society was built. And just because you don't see it as like racist because you are white, I see it as racist because this is what I have been exposed to. This is my life, right? Oh, whatever. And so it's just like, no one said that, or people love to do like, is like say I didn't see something or I didn't like read something or whatever. I'm like, I'm seeing people be anti-black against Beyonce for winning for album of the year with Cowboy Carter, and Billie not getting anything for Hit Me Hard and Soft. Me personally, I don't think Billie would have won either way. She wasn't good. If Beyonce didn't win, Billie wasn't next up. Billie wasn't, okay, so chill. Y'all chill. Okay, so I got time. But it's like people are annoying and they can't read and it's really upsetting and they really like to go back and forth with you. And unfortunately, on Twitter, you can't call people dumb. They delete my comment, like TikTok like filter, so I couldn't call someone a gutter butt. That's like my favorite insult ever, gutter butt, because it's so southern. I love it. But knucklehead, fool, like who are you coming at me for? Like, ugh. And then someone tried to call me chopped in the comments, and I said, I know you're not talking about me. I know for a fact you're not talking about me, because who even are you? Who are you? who are you? And it's just like, I don't know, I think and it's like, it's Black History Month, dog. I don't get, like, not everything is about race. It can be. And I actually explain like the theory of everything and how everything is interconnected and whatnot, is the intersectionality of people. And I love keeping the conversation going. That is our like tagline in the honors college where this university I go to. It's like, keep the conversation going. Just have, just have a dialogue. But on the internet, I am able to create my echo chamber. Or I let people have their say, but there's someone's like, if you're being mean and disrespectful to me, nasty, disrespectful to me, or to other people in my comments that are like who agree with me, or like at least making good points or something, I'm deleting your comment. I'm taking that authority back. This is my page. This is my page. This is my account. You're not gonna see. You can't talk to me any kind of way. You're not. Delete comment, blocked, restricted, whatever. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. And they love flapping their gums about stuff they don't know about. Whereas like, I hate it when they say, oh, you haven't seen this, or no, ain't nobody say that, or whatever, or I'm black and I don't think. Shut up. Like 45 minutes ago, I gotta, because they can't read. I don't know what about it, like what about my statement is so confusing to them, but they're like, Billy didn't say anything about black people or this. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's in the, you can't read. I have responded to this. There's like 1,500 comments on that video. And like so many of the comments are me saying, read it again. You can't read. Go back one more time. Because it literally says, how are you going to stand a white woman dressed like Flava Flav? We all know who that is. And you stand her, so that means you're a Billy fan. And then you come back in this. Does that make that makes sense in my brain? Like they've never heard, like, this sentence was too complex for their little pea brains, and so it was just so confusing. And then also people are coming at me and it's like, oh, so people can't dress baggy, or people can't, like, thinking like black people invented the style. Do you really want me to say what I mean? You don't, do you? Because I'm gonna hurt your feelings either way. Like, just annoying. Oh my gosh. And I don't know, people on the internet piss me off, and I can't stay on TikTok too long, or else I can't like post, because people will take what I say and completely twist it, and I'm just like, what's up? How are you cool? And we're not, because you're doing this on purpose. Like I was saying 45 minutes ago, someone was like, Harry Styles, like, I don't even remember the comment, but I said, you can't read. It's like someone like, Harry Styles can't do something because he wears dresses, like trying to take my statement and then flip it back. I'm like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Like, that's not, it's not a reciprocal. No, it's not a fraction. But yeah, it's just like, shut up. Does that sound okay? Shut up. And this is like a really big contributor to me not being on the internet as much, and it's a really great thing to not be online, because I can actually live and enjoy life and interact with people whom I love and care about. But in the spirit of Kendrick Lamar, I am a hater, and sometimes you just need to channel all that energy into just packing one punch, like the anime, one punch into it, and you're good. You know, just like. Okay, I just don't like these people, bro. Like, that's pretty much all I have today. Just people are stupid, and it really makes me. It's really sad because that means you're the people I have to interact with. I'm not interacting with these celebrities. I'm interacting with you on the daily, and you can't read, and you can't write, and you can't think. Oh my God, they cannot. And especially some of them white people in the comments, they cannot think past their own experiences, and that's so sad to me. Like, we're talking about this in honors, because we're doing, so last semester was a search for self, and this semester is the search for community. And so we're talking about empathy. I'm like, like, one of the common themes for the past, like, few weeks or whatever is, like, or when we're doing more, like community building stuff, or, like, talking about democracy or whatever, especially, like, with, I think it was John Rawls and stuff, Veil of Ignorance, you can look it up, but, you can't teach someone empathy. Like, you can't, like, it's crazy. They cannot conceptualize anything outside of their own experience. And so they're like, why do you care so much when we have two completely different experiences. You have this one and you're not exposed to it, and I have this one where I have been exposed to, you know, racism, anti-blackness, discrimination, because I'm like intersectionality or whatever. And they just can't get it. I'm like, we're both people. These are both my hands. They're both people. But they're like, you don't look like me. You don't talk like me. We don't have the same experiences. We're all human. We're all human. And we don't all have the same experiences. That's fine. However, if you think a smidge, this much, you would understand it. But they don't like to think. They like being stupid. They like being dumb because thinking makes their brains hurt. Thinking makes their heads hurt. It's too much energy. It's too much work. And they're lazy. Ooh. I sound like a racist. I sound like a racist. Oops, okay, my bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. In other news, I found out that the guy that I liked, the one from Kyrgyzstan, I found out that he writes like I do. Because he put on an Instagram story. He was speaking in Russian, like he wrote, I don't know, I think it was like a poem based on like how he was saying it, like the intonation and the word and like the breath, like length in between like each sentence, stanza, whatever. But it was very, I don't understand what he was saying at all. I have screenshotted the notebook that he was writing, like, because he was saying the poem in a video, and then he posted what he wrote. Did I screenshot that? Yes. Will I be translating it? Also yes. I know what he wrote, because it was beautiful, even though I didn't understand something, because Russian, honestly, like not only is he a very cute boy, and he's very cute, okay? He's very cute, but his voice in Russian, I mean, he has a very nice voice in English, but his voice in Russian is just so smooth, and it's just so, like, it's like a lower tone, not gravelly, not that, but very smooth, and I like that. I like it. So, yeah, I was talking to him, he's put on Instagram, you know, and I was like, OMG, you right? And he's like, yeah. And I was talking about like what he likes to write about, like whatever like comes to mind. I was like, yeah, that's the same. You know, I like to write about life or like experience. Like I like anecdotes. I love an anecdotal experience, kind of like anthropology style. Like I realized this and I'm connected to this, or just talking about kind of like if you ever read Montaigne, it's like on flowers, on bees, on people, on whatever. That's kind of what I do. But we started talking about that, and it's really sweet. And I hadn't spoken to him in a long time. Like I haven't spoken to him, but I haven't texted him or anything in a long time. And he's so cutie, but I don't know. You know when guys, you see men who like usually don't hang around girls and start hanging around girls? I think he's like got into like not a new friend group, like I think his friend group has expanded, and there are girls in it. Yo. And I'm not jealous. I don't really care. It's whatever. Cause I know we don't like. I smile. We smile at each other. I forgot that happened. Oh my gosh, 2 weeks ago was it? Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. I was in the hallway of my friend's dorm, the guy's side of the dorm, cause we were up there we were going up there to help them get their stuff, and then we were coming back to me to watch Game of Thrones on the TV, and the guy, Sanser, was walking down the hallway, and it's like a small hallway, so we were all single file line. So I think it was Rainy, Sylvie, Emmy, Jaden, me, Emmanuel, Kayla. And Sanser fist bumps Emmanuel, skips over me, fist bumps Jaden, who doesn't like him, and then keeps moving. And when I tell you, I went, because I'm like, you see me and you don't speak, that's crazy. That's crazy. See me and you don't speak, that's crazy. But yeah. And it was like a wave, because I'm like, Jaden and Emmanuel are like 6 feet, I'm 5'4". So it was like a boop, and I was, we gotta do. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. It's so funny, because when I tell you, because I think it was like walking to like the shower, bathroom, whatever. And I literally stopped because everyone else kept walking, and Kayla was behind me. She was just silent. She was just quiet. And I just went and watched him walk down the hallway. And then everyone else kept walking, and Jade and I stayed, and was like, What we're gonna do? We're gonna jump him. We're gonna hang outside his door. Cause I was being dramatic. Like it's not. I'm not that offended. Like it was funny. It was funny. I'm not that offended that I got passed up on like fist bump, but I also had smiled. I'd like, but you know it's chill. We see each other, say what's up. You know, it's whatever. His for Alex is really cool though. A little Russian guy, but yeah, I've told you about him plenty. I actually had like a conversation with him about where he's from, and he's from like I think it's called Yakutsk, up in Siberia, and we had like a long conversation about like where he's from culturally, weather, like the weather, like what goes on there, whatnot. But I need to stop doing this. I apologized, and I hadn't done it. I want to get out of this this I don't know like a cycle. But I apologized for something I had not done, or I apologized before I'd done something. I was like, oh, because I was talking, it was like, oh, the end of our conversation kind of was winding down. And it was, I was like, oh, so sorry if I bothered you by asking or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with asking a question. You know, God. But yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, but like, thank you for answering. And he's like, no, it's fine. And I'm like, I don't know why. It's like almost like I really don't. But I do, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, it's really bad. I also my friends would point out that I speak like I'm writing like I'm networking with people, that I want them to come work for me. And like going for handshake on the first meeting is fine. Like but I'm very formal. I hope someone's into that one day. Like I'm very, it's like, I don't know. I can't, there's like, you know, different circumstances, of course, but yeah, sometimes I speak like I am writing an email. It's like, thank you, have a wonderful day, yada, yada, yada. I hope this email finds you. Like, oh, but yeah, I don't know. I'm down with casual conversation. Like that's fine. I do like getting into the meat, the deep stuff, but not everybody wants that. I had to be okay with that. Like I had to contend with the fact that there's so many people, so many beautiful people that I'll never get to meet or understand or come in contact with, or more of, there are a lot of cool people that I believe, like I see that are cool and I want to get to know them, but they don't want to get to know me. It's not a two-way, it's a two-way street, but one side is blocked off. Like there's a cone, like a traffic cone on my side, and I just see them keep, you know, Toronto, like don't come to Toronto. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. I gotta statistics. Yep. Timothy Chalamet just be doing anything, and I love him for it. What do you mean you were rapping with Kendrick yesterday? What? Okay, I have to go. But I have a test. Not now. Test on Wednesday, but today's kind of study guide day, and I don't know some of the material. There's a guy on TikTok who does like a video of like, what is it? Prince, I would die for you. I would die for you. And he's just smiling. It's so funny. So funny. Anyway, yeah, I do have to go. It's 2:38. But I love you. Stay blessed. And if I don't see you for Valentine's Day, have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Me personally, I'm probably going to say ew to every couple I see and maybe kick them. So, I lied. But I love you all. And thank you for putting up with me once again.